Hey there everyone, Redneck Brian here. Welcome to my winter wonderland. As you can see, we got more snow. We went through a couple weeks of very cold weather, about -12 weather. That's why I hadn't been making any videos. So it was too damn cold to get out here and do any videos. So, and it's warmed up since then. It's warmed up to about -2 or 3, and it snowed last night. And we got about 6 inches, about 4 to 6 inches of snow overnight, and it's very heavy. It's very, very wet snow. It's the type of snow that can really do damage on like tent structures, stuff like that, because of it being so wet and heavy, and unsecured roofs, such as stuff like that, basically. But the weather's not why I'm making this video. I'm just doing a general update video and just do a little bit of an update on a few things. Last night before it snowed, I was out here around 8, and as you may or may not notice, you can get a little clump of snow. This is unbolted from the rear end on the right hand side. A couple reasons why I did that. The bracket was bending to be able to reach the bolts, so I'm actually going to modify the bracket and the frame a bit on this to make everything line up a little bit better, so there's no severe stresses on the rear end, like nothing's bending. But if I want to get up to the speeds I'm hoping I can get up to on this thing, I don't want nothing wrong with it. So I came out here last night. I had released the 3 side bolts, and I had released the 2 bolts going through the rear end. And the 2 rear end bolts are in the shop. And yeah, so that's what I did last night. So my idea is I'm going to come in, cut a slit on each side of this bracket and bend it outwards, and then we'll take this bracket back off and cut a small slit in the bottom of it and bend it downwards, and then weld it. As you may or may not see from where it's sitting, it needs to go over about an inch or so. Maybe not as much of an inch, but almost an inch it has to go over to be able to reach that bracket correctly. And everything else is still tight on here. The front bracket's nice and tight, and the other side's still tight. So I'm leaving all those in place, and I'm going to just adjust it like that. And that should take care of that issue I was having with this rear end. Basically, it fits in here, but these brackets I'm using are from a AYP, from an old AYP tractor, which that 3 or 4 speed came out of. So the brackets fit the rear end, but it's just making the brackets fit the tractor. I mean, because this tractor is a Mastercraft, which is basically an MTD, knockoff MTD. So, and good news, the LT2000 actually fired up today. Fired up without any problems. I had to jump it though. Show you, I haven't even done any videos. I've been doing little bits of stuff, but I really haven't done any videos. I switched it back to a standard tractor battery, as you can see. It seems to be doing okay, just today. But I'm hoping I got all the water out of the line on this now. And over to the roper now. I'm actually going to come out here and do some work on this, since it is mild enough out here to get a few things done. Hopefully that iceberg doesn't fall on my jumper pack. But anyways, hopefully I can get the oil pressure hooked up on this, and maybe the voltage. If I got some extra time, I might do the voltage. Also, I gotta do an oil change on this. It's still running the filter that came with it, and they had drained the oil, but I just added oil. I never really changed the oil on this. It's not really a good thing to do that, but just after I got this put in, the weather kind of changed, and I never got a chance to change it until now. So it's been doing good. I use this every week to go pick up my newspapers. So yeah, that's why I'm hoping this thing can stay running. As I do use it for that mainly. Because also it's an easy one to push if I have to push it, and so on and so forth. Because there's one spot I go through where I can't drive it, but the cops can't say anything if I push it. So, or basically what I do is I run the engine, have it in 2nd gear, and walk beside it, because it has no safeties at all. So anyways, I'm gonna get back to some work. If I got an update, I will do an update. So stay tuned. Okay, I got everything finished up on the roper here. Got oil pressure, as you can see by that little line right there, up to the gauge, and I also got volts. So I'm just going to quickly demonstrate it. There you go, got volts, and so it's a little bit less than 40 pounds on idle. When I first fired it up, it was actually right around 60 pounds on idle. It's since gone down, and at full rev, it's almost 60 pounds. So anyways, that's pretty much it for this for now. I did run out of oil, so I actually had to use some of my good used oil in it, and my camera's fogging up. There we go. And anyways, yeah, I had to use some of my good used oil because I took 2 full jugs of 1030, and then it was just under full, so let's put some good used in it, and it filled it right back up. I think I lost a little bit of oil when I put the filter on because I pre-filled it. I think I overfilled it. So, but other than that, I still got a kill switch put on. I don't have time to do it now, but anyways, it's done. I took it out for a test run, and I was drifting. Because here's the front view, and snow on the roads, and I was actually drifting on this thing, and it drifts pretty mean. It's pretty fun on this thing to drift. Do a full 360-degree turn. It's fun, but it's deadly. It's got so much torque, and I was kind of in the wrong gear. I was in 5th, and I almost did lose it. So yeah, and it's being a heavy tractor, it would hurt. So anyways, that's pretty much it on this. Just a quick update on this. I did not get any work done on the Red Rocket. It's just too wet out here to use the grinder or to really use any power tools. So hopefully on Wednesday, or because tomorrow night I gotta work. So if I don't have to work Wednesday night, hopefully Wednesday I can get some more work done on it, and I can get it finished up. But it's still a roller because it's still technically bolted in on one side. So anyways, that's pretty much it. So I'll talk to everyone later. Please keep it redneck like always, and please subscribe and comment.